Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. Right here in front of you, I have an old tube of 1959 memorial cents. You can see that the tape on here is like yellow. So they've been sitting for a while, I'm hoping. I do have 4 more rolls of these, but they are the Megreg tubes. So it's going to take me a long time to open those. So I'm hoping I can get this one open. It was not a Megreg. This was like a Whitman tube. So give me a second to pop this open if I can. I will be right back. All right, we got it. Took a little bit of force, but top came off. The tape is old and brittle. So hopefully we have some original 59s in here. There are a couple of really nice double die obverses to look for. So I will be looking for those. There's a double die in the T, which I probably won't be able to pick up, but we'll see. Let me get these out. I'll get the tripod set up, and we'll hunt some 59s. Be right back. All right, here we go with roll number 1, coin number 1. We have a little die chip inside the 9 here. Don't see any doubling on Liberty, which is something that we can find. I don't see a doubled I, and I don't see doubling in that T on the obverse. Maybe something at the top of that F there. Don't see it. Don't see it on the ends. And not on the FG. All right. Coin 1. There are a lot to look for on this if we have something. So there is a double die on the 19, the first one and the 9. It does look thicker, but I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to see if there's anything other than that. Not there. Not there. Nope. Not on the ends. Nice looking coin so far, though. Okay. There is a nice double die in the date. Yeah, see, that looks the same as the first 2. So I don't believe that's a double die. Nothing in the T and nothing in the I. FG. Cents. That all looks normal. Okay. Again, that looks the same. In terms of the date, there's no die chip inside the 9 that we saw on the first one. Maybe a little strike through right there on the shoulder. Nothing there. That FG looks normal. All this looks normal. Okay. Have any of you hunted the 59s for double die? Like the top of that 9, the first 9, that looks chunky. Give me 1 second. All right, just a normal 1959. I was looking for some die markers, and if it was the thicker one, the Y over here would be thicker. It'd be a little die dot down below the E. And there is something there, but it's not what we're looking for. So that's normal. The reverse is, from what I can tell, normal, looking at that FG. And I thought the top of this N looked a little thicker, but nothing that is showing up for me to distinguish if it is or not. So I'm going to call that one normal. Next. Don't see anything. See, that one still has like that little dye dot right there. So I think that's just part of the design on this particular one that we have. Don't see anything in the T, not in the I. FG is kind of mushy. Okay. Nope. All pretty much look the same. All right, I'm going to, let's see, that FG looks like it has doubling in it. It's minor, but right over here in the G and up in here in the F have that double look to it. Let's see if I can get that clearer. Right about there. Looks a little bit doubled, but again, I'm not seeing any signs of doubling anywhere else. If it is, it's just a minor one. Okay, I'll put it to the side for the heck of it. Nothing on that one. Nope. Okay. Not seeing anything on that one. Little dye chip on the inside of the E of scent. United looks normal. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nice looking coins though. I'm happy with that. For a $2 roll, heck yeah. That FG, I believe, is normal. Nice little toning on these. Do have some moisture marks, but it's to be expected. All right. Nothing there. No. I don't see anything on that T. No. Okay. See, that FG too has like a doubling look to it. This one's kind of south. So below here, under here, under here, under the G, all has like that doubled look to it. Pull back. It's a nice looking coin. I don't see anything crazy. But I'll also put this one aside too, just because that one looks strange to me. All right, hold on. All right, I didn't see anything in terms of dye markers on either of those FGs. So I can't say or confirm nor deny, but I'm going to go with no on those. See if I can get this a little cleaner looking here. There we go. Not seeing it. A lot of dye abrasions on this one. I'm not seeing the doubling. Maybe a little bit of a notch at the lower portion of that E. Nothing crazy though. All right, I'm going to I'll do one more, and then I'm going to cut you off. I'll keep hunting. If I come across something, I will bring you back in for it. But it's not looking promising here. Okay. And not seeing anything there. Another nice coin. All right, let me turn the camera off just so you guys aren't watching a 40-minute video again, because I have to take my time on these. If I come across something, I will bring you back. See you back in a second. All right, I'm only a couple of coins after I shut down. This FG is definitely thicker than any of them that I've come across so far. And then the N right here of 1 is definitely thicker right in this area here. So it's pulled up a little bit. Still, for the life of me, cannot find a match. See, the lower portion of the N also looks thicker. Lower portion of that E, very, very minor, but it's there, and that FG is definitely thicker. And I was looking up at America here. The lower portion of the A, like right in here, also appears to be a little thicker, possibly split a little. But I just can't find a match to it. I'm on Wexler's, so maybe I'll check other sites at the end of this video. But even like the U is curved up a little. So just brought you in for that. I'm going to keep going, and I will hold this one aside. Yeah, it looks like a little split in the N there. That just could be shadowing. I'm not sure. But keep it going. Just brought you in so you could take a look. All right, I'm bringing you back in. I'm not finding a match for this one either. I just checked copper coins as well. They only have 2 double dyes listed. But this thickness all the way around down here of the 9 and the 1. Can see how thin this one is. Let me just bring out a regular 59. So take a look at that 1 and the 9, especially the 9. If I take that away, you know, let's see if I can put something overlaid. This one here they just looked at. Let's see if I can do something like this, maybe, I don't know. So that doesn't really show you that well, but look at the thinness of the inner curl of that 9. And then this 9. The top curl, the bottom curl, the inner curl is all, it's all thicker. The 1 looks the same, so maybe that's just dye deterioration, but it doesn't look like it. That looks thicker to me, especially at the bottom of the 9, the top curl of that 9. I don't know, I'm going to hold it aside. Let me know your thoughts, if it's just a normal 1959 or if that could be a doubled 1959. There's another one that looks normal, thinner in the center, pointed at the bottom. So I'm going to keep it going. All right, so I'm nearing the end. I probably have about 10 coins left. Came across this one. Look at this when I come down to the bottom here. That, and then come up to the top. I have that. And they're indented. There and there. Now, what would cause that? It almost looks like it was like machined. There's like a straight line that comes through right here. And then this one. Same type of thing. So we have that, which is odd. So again, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Damage, or is that something that happened at the mint? I've never seen that before, so I'm going to keep hunting, and I will bring you back if I come across something else. So I have 4 coins after this one. Come up here. We have a cool little die crack. So it starts from down here, comes all the way across, comes back right up through here. So that could be the start of a cud. Be curious to maybe look up on cuds.com to see if 59 has a cud right in that area. But that's kind of cool. I like that. Let me keep the hunt going, and I will bring you in if I come across something different.